Welcome to Artifacts, where we explore the myths and histories that have shaped civilizations. Today, we're delving into the heart of Proto-Indo-European mythology, a belief system that laid the foundation for many subsequent mythologies, from Vedic India to ancient Rome and Norse Scandinavia. This comprehensive look at PIE mythology will help us understand how these ancient stories influenced and intertwined with later belief systems. Who were the Proto-Indo-Europeans? The Proto-Indo-Europeans were a prehistoric people whose existence is pieced together through linguistic, archaeological, and comparative mythology evidence. According to the widely accepted Kurgan hypothesis, the Proto-Indo-Europeans originated in the Pontic-Caspian steppe region around 4500 to 2500 BCE. These people are credited with innovations like the domestication of the horse and the wide use of wheeled vehicles, which facilitated their migrations across Europe and Asia. This vast migration spread their language and cultural elements, forming the basis for various Indo-European languages and mythologies. Reconstructing PIE mythology relies on the method of comparative mythology, which involves analyzing similarities among later Indo-European mythologies to trace their common roots. While no written records of PIE mythology exist, scholars have identified recurring themes, deities, and stories based on linguistic evidence and shared motifs. 1. Daius the Shining Father. One of the most prominent reconstructed deities is Daius, the Shining Father. His name comes from the PIE roots meaning to shine and father. He was a sky god associated with daylight, order, and authority. This deity is the precursor to gods like Zeus in Greek mythology, Jupiter in Roman beliefs, and Dyaus-Pitta in the Vedic tradition. The shared linguistic roots highlight this deity's widespread influence. In Greek and Roman traditions, Zeus and Jupiter maintain their roles as supreme sky gods and enforcers of divine order, reinforcing the original conception of Daius. The idea of a fatherly sky god also echoes in Norse mythology. While Odin, the All-Father, differs in his traits, his leadership, connection to wisdom, and role as a powerful, fatherly figure resonate with this ancient archetype. Odin embodies war, poetry, and knowledge, an evolution of the Sky Father that reflects the cultural and societal changes over time. 2. The Divine Twins. Another recurring motif in PIE mythology is the presence of divine twins. These twins, often associated with horses and youthful heroism, appear in the Vedic Ashvins, the Greek Castor and Pollux, and other Indo-European traditions. They symbolize duality and partnership, often aiding humanity or serving as intermediaries between the gods and mortals. This motif can be linked to the importance of horses in PIE culture, reflecting their role in warfare and travel. In Norse mythology, while there isn't an exact parallel, aspects of Thor and Loki's dynamic, a blend of camaraderie and rivalry, echo themes of duality and complementary opposites. The divine twins represent the balance between different aspects of life, such as strength and cunning, light and dark. 3. Cosmic order and creation myths. A compelling aspect of PIE mythology is the theme of creation through sacrifice. The concept of a primordial being whose body is used to create the universe is present in multiple Indo-European cultures. In the Rigveda, Purusha, a cosmic giant, is sacrificed by the gods to form the earth, sky, and all living beings. Similarly, Norse mythology describes Ymir, a primeval giant whose body is used by Odin and his brothers to craft the world. This parallel suggests a shared belief in creation as an act of transformation and order through dismemberment. The underlying idea of cosmic order, known as Rata in Vedic texts, represents the universal law that governs both gods and men, reflecting an Indo-European worldview that valued structure and hierarchy. This theme is echoed in the Norse concept of Wyrd and the belief that fate is woven into the fabric of existence by the Norns, demonstrating a shared preoccupation with destiny and cosmic balance. Religious practices and rites. PIE religious practices, although not documented in written form, can be reconstructed through comparative studies of later traditions. Fire, for instance, was a central element of PIE worship, symbolizing both divine presence and transformation. The Vedic fire god Agni is a clear continuation of this practice. Sacrificial rituals involving fire were meant to maintain the cosmic order and facilitate communication between the human and divine realms. This reverence for fire likely influenced Norse funeral rites, such as cremations on pyres, where flames symbolized a passage to the afterlife. Horse sacrifices also featured prominently in PIE ritual life. The Ashvamedha, a grand Vedic horse sacrifice, can be linked back to similar practices among other Indo-European cultures. The symbolic role of the horse as a bridge between the mortal and divine worlds underscores the shared religious themes across Indo-European beliefs. The world tree and axis mundi. One of the most fascinating elements of PIE mythology is the concept of the world tree, which represents the axis mundi, a central pillar that connects the heavens, earth, and underworld. In Norse mythology, Yggdrasil is this cosmic tree, holding the 9 worlds and embodying the universe's interconnectedness. The Vedic tradition also references sacred trees, such as the Ashvata, believed to bridge different planes of existence. These parallels suggest a common PIE belief in a universal structure upheld by a sacred natural element. The world tree also reflects the notion of interconnectedness and balance, symbolizing how different realms and beings are bound together. In PIE thought, the tree might have represented the stability of the universe and the divine connection between the sky, earth, and underworld. Tripartite social structure and divine archetypes. A significant theory about PIE culture is the tripartite social structure, which provides deeper insight into their mythology. This structure divided society and its pantheon into 3 main functions: sovereignty, priest-kings, warfare, warrior class, and fertility, prosperity, commoners and producers. This division is evident in Norse mythology, with Odin representing sovereignty and wisdom, Thor, the embodiment of martial strength, and Freya symbolizing fertility and prosperity. This tripartite system is mirrored in other Indo-European traditions, like the Vedic deities with Varuna for sovereignty, Indra for warfare, and the Ashvins or other gods for fertility. Such a structured worldview highlights how deeply integrated myth and society were in PIE culture and how these themes persisted across different Indo-European mythologies. Conclusion. Proto-Indo-European mythology is a rich tapestry of shared beliefs and archetypes that have resonated throughout time, influencing various Indo-European cultures. From the Sky Father and divine twins to creation myths involving cosmic sacrifice, the echoes of PIE religion can be found in Norse, Vedic, Greek, and Roman traditions. These shared themes not only provide insight into the religious life of ancient peoples, but also remind us of the interconnected nature of human belief systems. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Proto-Indo-European mythology and its profound influence on Norse and other Indo-European mythologies. If you found this journey enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the world's myths and histories.